This week, Take a Look's hitting the road. We're on location in Sacramento, California for a special edition takeover. The city's streets and skyline become the canvas for one of the year's most anticipated films, Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another. Leonardo DiCaprio bringing the fire and facing off with Academy Award winner Benicio del Toro.
May the force be with you!
Add in the legendary Sean Penn stepping into the mix with a performance only he can deliver.
I'll be seeing you very soon.
You know you're witnessing something epic. Now layer in the raw power of Teyana Taylor, the sharp brilliance of Regina Hall, and the breakout star Chase Infinity. The Capitol doesn't just host this film, it shines as part of it.
I felt like Tony Montana!
We're giving you a front row seat, exclusive interviews, behind the scenes secrets, and moments you'll only see right here.
Not one thing, it's another.
Get ready. It all starts right here, right now. Take a look. Hey, look at us. It's our half-hour special on the road, our very first on-the-road show in Sacramento,
California.
because One Battle After Another shot here in its entirety.
Not entirely.
With the exception of Eureka, California, and El Paso, Texas, but we didn't have the budget. Look, it's the bridge featured in the movie.
Beautiful, beautiful.
All right, the ladies bring it in this movie.
Teyana Taylor.
And?
Regina Hall.
And?
Chase Infinity.
But right now, let's talk about the dynamic duo. That, of course, would be Leo DiCaprio and Benicio del Toro. We talked. Take a look.
Good to see you two.
Good to see you.
Love this movie.
Thank you.
Largely inspired by a book, decades old. Started the process at least a decade ago. Shot it over a year and a half ago. Yet if you look at this film, it looks like you looked at my Instagram feed from today or TikTok as if ripped from today.
Yeah, I think, Paul wrote this over 10 years ago, and I think it's it's an action, adventure, satire, but it's incredibly topical. I think it's, in a lot of ways, holding a mirror up to who we are as a society, the political discourse, extremism, our inability to communicate with one another. But I love the fact that the centrifuge of this movie was this humanity and compassion from the lead characters that we should be having for one another. But he does it in such an incredibly entertaining way. It's not taking medicine. There's no political ideology that he's trying to impose on the audience. It's just an absolute joyride, and it's filled with human characters that are struggling. And that's the brilliance of what Paul wrote.
And funny at the same time.
Yeah.
With no offense, there are so many scenes, the moment we see you in frame, we start laughing. Do you like getting that reaction?
I'll take it. Yeah. I'll take any reaction. As an actor, you take any reaction. But yes, I think that it's also, the music. It's all across the board. The acting in the film is superb. It's a real work of art. I really enjoyed it.
Relentlessly entertaining. As poignant as it is, it's fun and funny, entertaining, relatable. Though I can't relate to your character in so many ways. There have been so many times I needed to talk to somebody, my phone's dead. I can't find a place to charge it forever. PTSD from that scene.
Yeah. That's the center of my character. You think he's gonna tap into all these espionage sort of heroic tactics from his revolutionary past, but he can't get past the first hurdle, man. He can't remember the password, can't plug in his phone, and that's the journey of my character throughout the whole movie. It's pretty amazing.
Working with Paul Thomas Anderson, a first, working in the state capitol, a first. The city of Sacramento wants to know, how was that for you?
I loved it. It was fantastic. Those sequences that Paul shot, all the locations in this movie played like a real role in the whole structure of the film. We went up to Eureka, Northern California, Borrego Springs, Sacramento, and we often worked with a lot of people from that community that really had those jobs, shop owners, people that work in the corrections facilities, nurses. They got infused into the DNA of the movie in a great way. So, that was a huge part of making the movie.
My favorite thing about the movie is when you two, for no reason whatsoever, start taking a selfie. Can I take a selfie with you?
Okay, so the selfie, why? Why are we taking the
Because
selfie?
it's my favorite scene in the movie, when they take the selfie. The most unlikely people taking a selfie in this movie.
Okay, but you look a little zonked.
Try to look anything but ugly next to Leo DiCaprio and Benicio del Toro.
Point taken.
All right. When we come back, the bad boy Sean Penn playing one of the best villains of all time.
Sergeant Lockjaw.
Yeah, that and more when our one battle after another half-hour special continues from Sacramento, California. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to our half-hour special dedicated to all things one battle after another. That sun is glaring, but we're coming up to a great location. In the trailer and in the movie, that bank blows up. Can't tell you much about it because I don't want to ruin it. Right now, let's talk about the best villain ever. Sean Penn.
Sergeant Lockjaw.
Lockjaw. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't want to plot spoil, but trust me, you are going to hate this guy and occasionally laugh at him.
Yeah, and they're giving him Oscar buzz, award season buzz, because he's so good in this role.
No kidding. He saw it coming when he read the first draft of the first script. Take a look.
The message is clear.
I'll be seeing you very soon.
Not if I see you first.
It was a page turner, and I think I called Paul right away and said, you know, where do I go? I've seen the movie several times, and while it's not, you know, this is not like a comedy per se, it's its own animal. Sometimes even in the most torturous stuff, I just find it such a giggle because it's a view through an original mind, and I think that we're not used to, we don't see enough of that in the movies, and I suspect everyone enjoys that, to really be trusted with something fresh. She's a force. I mean, if there's fierce, she's fierce. She's an extraordinarily gifted actress. It just comes on fire and so naturally to her. Paul did not want us to meet early on, and that goes to the relationship. So I didn't meet her for a long time, but I did see, until we started working together. But I would see her around set sometimes, and I saw her in dailies, and I just thought, how did he find someone so perfect for this? She's, this whole cast was really, you know, made me very happy to be around. I was interested in how he was going to approach action. And like everything else, it will have an originality. It's not going to be a copycat of one thing or another.
Hey, look, there's the Sac County Administration Center. A lot of things taking place there.
A lot of running took place there.
A lot of running. In fact, when we come back, we're going to talk about the running in this movie. Regina Hall, all she did is run. Like, what would you hear on the radio when you were on set?
Regina Hall is running.
She's still running. Regina Hall running. A lot of running. We'll talk about that and more when our one battle after another half-hour special continues next.
Didn't ask for this. That's just how the cards were rolled out for me.
It's not cards. You don't roll cards. It's dice.
Dad, what is wrong with you?
Hey, welcome back to our half-hour special of Take a Look, talking about all things one battle after another. Look, we are approaching the rail yards, part of downtown Sacramento. We are on location because the movie is entirely shot in Sacramento, except for Eureka, California, and El Paso, Texas. But again, who's got that kind of budget? Let's talk about the beauty shots. In the trailer and in the movie, many shots of Teyana Taylor running past the rail yards. In this movie, if you listen to the press, a lot about the running.
A lot about the running. She mentioned how the director was like, we are running in this film, and you're running far, and you're running hard.
Exactly. You see him running for like 8 seconds in the movie. That was like a 5-day overnight run shoot. Actually, overnight runs because Teyana Taylor's character exercises, and then also, I think they show in the trailer, we're not giving it away, there's a heist in the movie, and they're all running.
Yeah, I think that's the theme of the movie, running and heist. Regina King was really funny in an interview I saw. She said, you know, I'm a senior citizen.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be doing this amount of running.
Well, this is a true story. Someone said, cut. Paul, as in Paul Thomas Anderson, did she get shot in the bank? And he said, no. They go, she's limping. And in fact, she did injure herself.
Right. I think Chase and Infinity ran so much, her legs gave out in one of the scenes. They had to like drag her in the car. Like,
yeah.
The director was like, you girls will be running.
Absolutely.
Everyone's running.
Tiana's running, Chase is running, Regina's running. Let's go back to Chase. I think you're going to see possibly an Academy Award nomination for her first role.
Breakout star. For this to be her first role, she was phenomenal in this.
Yeah.
And everyone's buzzing about her. You would think this movie would be all about Leo, maybe Sean Penn, but they cannot stop talking about her.
When you see this movie, she is not only holding her own, but crushing Leo in some of the scenes. We talked about all of it. Take a look. Good to see you three.
Good to see you.
All right, let's jump right into it. We'll start with you. Like at the heart of Saving Private Ryan would be Saving Private Ryan. For that matter, at the heart of Finding Nemo is Nemo. You're at the heart of this. What kind of pressure is that?
I mean, I knew I had a job to do, especially coming into the story, and I really wanted to do justice by myself, and especially to Paul and his beautiful writing, and be a great scene partner and collaborator with everybody on set. So it was a daunting task, but I'm grateful for the amount of collaboration in the family that we built on set. It really uplifted me for those moments.
Yeah, in addition to it being about finding, it's about family,
Yes.
multiple types of family. I want to jump in for you. Like you've had so many lives in your young life already. What in your previous life, whether it be dance or song, prepared you for this role?
Ooh, I think growing up, and that's what you see Willa doing too. I think it's the growing pains and, you know, the experience of survival, you know, and Perfidia, she's a survivor and she's in 24/7 survival mode, and I know how that feels as a woman and as a mother, you know, so yeah, that's how I kind of got into that.
Paul and your castmates all talk about how fun the set is off camera and how like everybody's laughing all the time. And I thought, how do you stay focused? Your character is fierce and angry most shots. How do you say, well, you knuckleheads, knock it off. I got a scene to shoot here.
You know what's crazy? Because the biggest class clowns on set is actually me and Regina, and they have to constantly separate us. And it's crazy because, yeah, when you yell action, you know, this is the most emotional role for her where she's diving in, but as soon as you yell cut, the tears still be rolling down her eyes. She's still playing. So for us, I think we've become such a family that it's like we just know how to turn it off and on, and I think that we've all been able to build the layers and the colors of our characters. So it's like when they yell cut, we have a great time, and when it's action, it's go time, you know?
Awesome. Love to hear that collaboration. So you and I've had the joy of sitting here pretty much tracking your entire career, and what a joy it's been.
Thank you. Yeah, this is great. This is another great moment.
Oh yeah, I mean this is indelible. People will be talking about this movie for centuries. The biggest press on the day when you were shooting started during the Sacramento, California sequences, and almost every day would say, Regina's running again. A lot of running up there in Sacramento.
A lot of running, and you know what, it's funny, a lot of running, and a lot of my running didn't make the film, but I will say, so I guess I just got some good running in. At least it kept me humble, kept me honest, but it was because I pulled a muscle, but it was good.
Right, about that muscle, I love this report that got back that someone said, Paul, did she get shot in this? Because she's suddenly limping.
You know what it is? I just decided to put it in the performance. So instead of going against it, it could have just looked like it. So, but it's not in there, but running from the bank, I just was like, well, why fight it? I can just make it that Deandra has pulled something.
Will you take a quick question from the mayor of Sacramento, California about your time up there?
What was your favorite restaurant or watering hole that you were able to visit?
What's the restaurant that was inside the hotel we stayed at? What was that restaurant called? We stayed at
that one was a really good one, right next to the stadium.
Yeah, it's attached to the stadium. What's that hotel right
Oh, got it. The Kimpton Sawyer.
Yes.
Yes.
And what's that
It's
restaurant right there?
down in
There you
the
go.
lobby.
It's known commonly as whatever that restaurant is in the Kimpton Sawyer.
Yeah.
Well, that restaurant was really good. That's where we had our first supper, before we shot.
Yeah.
And the food was really, really good.
Yeah.
There you go. Shout out. Congratulations on this, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They are all so amazing. Oh, by the way, we're passing right where they were talking about dining in Sacramento, California. And truth be told, The Kimpton Sawyer that you're taking a look at right now has a beautiful rooftop restaurant. So I don't know if they were talking about that or if they were talking about Echo and Rig, which is nearby.
Ooh, I love me some Echo and Rig. It has other locations other than Sacramento.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, look at you, world traveler. I thought that was a Sacramento thing. Anyway, that is, quote unquote, the restaurant or one of the two restaurants they're talking about. They spend a lot of time at Golden One Center.
Yes, and it's right behind the Sawyer. It's where the Sacramento Kings play. And while Teyana was filming, she caught a few games, which is not that odd.
Because
her ex-husband, Iman Shumpert, used to play for the Sacramento Kings. So she's pretty familiar.
Oh, yeah. So do you think she was stalking, spying, checking up on him?
Maybe.
You know, asking for some belongings she left behind?
Exactly.
Who knows? That's great trivia, Natalie. I had no idea. Those three, their performances are so strong. They really do carry the weight of this movie.
In the words of Reese Witherspoon, women's stories matter.
There you go. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. All right. When we come back, we'll take one final look. He's no Tom Cruise, as mentioned in the trailer. Leo DiCaprio did his own stunts. We will talk about that. And one final look at one battle after another. Now in theaters. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to our half-hour special. It is a one battle after another takeover of Take a Look on location. It's our first on-location show because much of the movie was shot in Sacramento, California. And Natalie, I think we've seen it all.
We've seen it all. We've talked about it all.
We've done it all. To recap, the ladies are the powerhouse, and the ladies are
Regina Hall,
and
Teyana Taylor,
and
Chase Infinity, which love that name.
Yeah, remember that name. She's going to go on, if not the Academy Award for this. I can't wait to see what she does next. And that name, like, what? It'd be ironic if she was kind of understated.
Exactly.
No, she is
you're
bold.
Either a great actress or a WWE star with that name.
Exactly. Chase Infinity and beyond.
Yes.
All right, so back to Leo DiCaprio. Big talk about him doing his own stunt. In fact, even in the trailer, you see it.
Yeah, I mean, there was a scene that you talked about, or we talked about, you know,
jumping out of the car.
Do your best Tom Cruise.
Exactly. Do your best Tom Cruise. Ironically, he didn't, but I'm going to one-up him. Coming up after this trailer, I'm going to duplicate that stunt for real to show you it can be done. In the meantime, watch the final version of the trailer and reasons why you need to see this movie.
Rise and shine.
Bat an eyelash.
Good morning.
There are no hands on the clock.
Why?
Because they're not needed.
What time is it?
You know, I don't remember that part. All right, let's just not nitpick over the passwords. This is Bob Ferguson. I was a part of the French 75.
I felt like Tony Montana!
Steve Lockjaw just attacked my home.
And I cannot remember, for the life of my only child, the answer to your question.
Maybe you should have studied the rebellion text a little harder.
I need to find my daughter.
Well, then call us back when you have the time.
You just...
You know, you are so unsuitable for my daughter. My child comes from a whole line of revolutionaries. And you look so lost. What are you gonna do about this baby?
You know what freedom is?
What?
No fear. Go.
Not one thing, it's another. Find that to be true.
I need you, brother. Sensei, please.
Courage, Bob. Courage.
That's it. Courage. Yeah. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. Viva la revolution!
So a lot of people say the trailer doesn't do it justice. I think it splendidly shows off Viz Division. The film looks rich.
It does, and it looks fun. Big budget movie.
All right, because as promised, we said we were going to do it. Leo DiCaprio alludes to doing his own Tom Cruise stunt. Didn't really do the stunt. I'm going to do it for real when we catch the next light.
No. We don't have the insurance. I haven't talked to legal. I'm not comfortable. Mark, please.
Let's just do other stuff. All right, so let's talk about what there is to talk about. The movie is spectacular. People are all talking. What have you heard about Sean Penn's performance specifically?
Well, the first scene, a little cringe, but it's so cringe that it's fun.
That's what most people are talking about. That scene is so deeply cringy that if the rest of the movie didn't deliver payoff, it's all people would be talking about. Exactly. And I mean, I've told so many people it's wonderful, and like when that scene comes on, they all go, this is what you're into? Yeah. No, it's not what I'm into. But it's phenomenal. Sean Penn, great at everything he wanted. What did you think of his interview during our show today?
Fun.
The thing I'll say about Sean Penn is that, like Ernest Hemingway, Hunter S. Thompson, this is a guy that's seen a lot, he's lived a lot, and the reason we like him is because it kind of shows.
I feel like it's almost like a Harrison Ford type thing going on.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that too. Some of the most dynamic people on the big screen don't want to be on a small screen talking about their work on the big screen. Sean Penn has always been that case.
Yeah, press is part of the work.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You gotta promote the movie.
In a word, go see One Battle After Another because
it is fun. It's a good time at the movie. Old school, big blockbuster movie.
I guess my word would be important because it's fun, it's cringy at times, it's funny at times, and again, it's based on a book that's 3 decades old. The script was written 10 years ago, punched up about 1.5 years ago, and it feels like it's today. All right, so that's it. We're on location in Sacramento, California. Why didn't we think of on location for Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, that was perfect.
Next time. All right, hey, thanks for watching. The people watching on AFN, 177 different countries and territories worldwide. The troops, we salute you and we thank you for your service. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're watching on television, thank you, Grandpa. We'll see you next time.